Hello and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Ben.
I'm Hunter.
And today we're going to be talking about man stuff. Just kind of stuff that makes you feel manly as a man. Right, Hunter?
Man.
Anyways, if you like this episode, be sure to give us a like and subscribe if you want to hear more. And also make sure you catch us every Wednesday and Sunday for new episodes of Garage Talk on our Moronic Adult Discussions channel. Or, if you subscribe to us, it'll pop right up in your feed.
Feed me.
Be sure to catch some of our shorts and our playlist if you want to hear every single episode back to back. And without further ado, Hunter, would you like to get us started off with something that makes you feel manly when you do it?
It's probably kind of stupid, and, I guess that tracks for the show. And a lot of women like it too, but having a beer.
Having a beer? Okay.
Makes me feel like a goddamn man.
What part of that makes you feel manly? Is it like the bitter taste?
Just something, I don't know. I think there's something...
The grin and bear it attitude of getting through your first two beers to that third illustrious beer that just tastes like water?
Yeah, well, I guess it kind of depends on the beer, but yeah, there's some truth to that. Getting through your first Corona is kind of rough.
Oh, really? I like Corona.
I do too, but getting through that first one is
I think that's one of the more flavorful, good-tasting beers.
It is. It's a nice, crisp,
Although I'm a Heineken guy, so what the fuck do I know about taste?
So you like skunky beers?
I like skunky beers. I really do.
There's nothing wrong with that, like Rolling Rock and shit.
Yeah, Rolling Rock's like a downgrade of a Heineken, let's be real. Yeah. But it's a little bit cheaper, if I remember correctly.
I think we've had very similar conversation to this before about beer on our alcohol episode, but
I believe we did touch on it then. Yeah.
Have you ever tried Sam Adams?
No, I'm not going to. After the warning label you fucking put on it, no fucking way.
That shit is like beer times 10. It is insane. But yeah, having a beer makes me feel manly for some stupid reason.
No, that's fair. You know what? I had to do something recently.
Visit to the doctor?
No, not that. Not that. That was demasculating. It was like the opposite of feeling like a man. Felt like a lady getting a finger in me.
Bent over and fingered.
No, actually, my dad had to help me a lot because I was having a hell of a time with it. I just didn't have the upper body strength. Chopping wood.
Oh, yeah.
When I finally would get one in half, because it would take me way too many chops for a grown man. But when I would finally chop one in half, which I did get a few of them, man, it felt so good. Nothing made me feel more manly in that moment than chopping wood in my yard. Sure. It felt good. Like, you feel that burst of testosterone as you're swinging the fucking, the axe down. And it just feels great, man. And then when it finally splits, you're like, fuck that fucking wood, you stupid bitch. I'm gonna burn the shit out you.
I can get through like a couple and then literally two.
It was very emasculating when my dad came over and he just was fucking chopping them in half fucking easily. My dad's like 60 years old. But he's way bigger than me. He's got quite a bit of height on me and physicality.
Yeah,
so
he's pretty close to my size.
Yeah, kind of more your size than mine. That's for sure.
Daddy.
No thanks. But chopping wood is a very manly activity to me. It feels good. It's like, I don't know, that inner fucking...
Yeah, I get it.
I
mean, you're using basically a weapon to bludgeon something that's pretty fucking manly, if you ask me. Along those same lines, making a fire, dude.
Oh, dude, making a fire and then watching it for hours, just staring at it.
I've only ever known other men who can just sit for like an hour and sip on a beer and just look at a fire.
5 hours. I'll do it for 5-6 hours at a time. I don't give a shit.
And you might maybe pass a few words between you, if any.
Yeah, well, you don't really need to. There's fire. It's like a good TV show, but calming.
I heard there was something, who knows if it was legitimate or not, but I heard there was something to that, to where men are much more comfortable being quiet around each other. Because we used to hunt and shit, and you have to fucking shut your yap and... But no, I guess we used to, it's like hunting. You have to shut your yap and listen and watch. And might be a little sexist, but and apparently...
Well, it's not sexist, dude. We're just talking about man shit and feeling like a man.
Well, I was going to take it in a little bit.
Oh, you're going to be sexist. Okay.
Well. I was not intentionally. This is what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but it does make sense. So
If
maybe
you heard it from Joe Rogan, it's probably 50-50.
To be completely
actually.
honest, it was not Joe Rogan, but I don't honestly remember where I heard it. But you know how the whole trope of how women like to talk, which makes sense too, because usually they'd be back at the village or the whatever the fuck. You know, they're talking to each other while they're doing the chores and shit. So, and that's like how information will get passed around. And I guess like gossip wasn't necessarily considered a bad thing. It was how you learn.
Spread of information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Know?
Like oral history.
Yeah, you could just be like, so-and-so got sick, so maybe, don't go around them. Or, we should get together and see if they need help with anything and shit like that.
Yeah, no, I get that. That would make sense in my mind, but also we named our page Moronic Adult Discussions, so this is probably one of those...
Good chance there's no truth to that at all.
Yeah, this could just be one of those moronic adult discussions, like every single episode of Garage Talk, as featured on YouTube. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
But we would be.
Remember, our loyalty has a price.
We'll lick those YouTube balls.
More, please.
Salty and vinegar. Ooh, teriyaki flavored.
Another thing that makes me feel like a man.
Licking balls. No. You know, another thing that actually makes me feel like a man is, and this one's kind of weird, man. Is when you're in a competitive game, like sports or whatever, and you just body another dude. Oh my god, man! Yeah. The feeling of that. I understand why people do it, like intentionally, just to be dicks in like professional games and shit. It feels pretty good. It feels good. If like not. I'm gonna say this in a way that's gonna sound weird, but dominating another man feels pretty excellent.
For sure, I'm not even gonna go there with it. I know what you mean. I would play football with my buddies and stuff like that. I never played for school or anything, which is fucking around, but I've leveled some people. It does have quite an effect on your ego.
Yeah, it hits pretty good, man.
It does. It hit different. Is that Sean Connery?
Yes, it is. And you know what makes me feel like a man? When you smack a bitch.
Whoa.
When she's just mouthing off to you and you smack her hard. Whoa, Sean.
Holy shit,
That's
man.
fucked. How did you get in here? You need to get out of my house. Get out of my house.
Get the fuck out, man.
Oh, sorry, boys. I just thought we were talking about manly stuff.
No smacking women.
I'm gonna smack a bitch when I get home.
What the fuck, of all people?
Yeah, dude, that was fucked up. My door is locked. How the fuck did he get in here?
He's got his Sean Connery. I mean, he used to be 007.
He was a secret agent. I mean, he did do a lot of crazy stuff. I got in here by smacking the door. She's a bitch. She's a female door, so I smacked her and she let me in.
Sean Connery, get the fuck out of my friend's house. She opened right up
for me. She just let her legs free. Sean, get the fuck out. Get out of my house.
Damn it, Sean.
Jesus Christ, this fucking guy. I thought he was dead.
Well, he's also a Highlander, too, so.
Yeah, that's true. You never know. There can be only one. So that was kind of weird, man. I gotta say, it was a weird person to pop up by.
Hey, man, the cameos we get on this show sometimes,
dude, that's
man.
crazy. I don't... Some of these people are nuts. We don't feel manly if we smack a bitch.
No, smacking a bitch is wrong.
It's very wrong. I don't know what the fuck he was on about. That's not a manly activity. That's a pussy activity.
Yeah.
Fuck a dude who smacks a bitch.
Unless she hits you first, and then, equal right. Fuck it, never mind.
You know what else makes me feel like man, actually? I was going to ask you something, but I got something. I'm a trump this question real quick. And
you mean Rump?
No, I meant Trump.
Oh, okay.
Rump is a different guy.
They're related.
Are you confused? They're not related. One's Trump, one's Rump. Do you not know these two apart? They sound different. They're different guys. One is a lot more honest about his answers.
Yeah. Rump is much more
Has
handsome.
a different vice president, who's also not a racist.
Because he has an Indian wife.
But when you chug a full, soda or a beer, when you just, fucking slam it,
Yeah.
dude, that feels pretty manly.
And then the huge belch afterwards.
Oh, dude, the fucking... when you rip a fucking good fucking belch or a fart,
Yeah.
both feel pretty manly.
I did date a chick one time, though. She could belch like a fucking man. It's pretty hot.
No, I'm going to have to disagree.
Speak for yourself.
I will speak for myself. That's usually how it fucking works.
All right, what's something else that makes you feel like a man?
Getting an animal to listen to you?
I thought you were going in a totally different direction.
What did you think I was going to say?
I heard getting an and I...
Getting in an ass? No. Getting an animal to listen to you, like when it listens to your commands.
Yeah.
Like that feels pretty good.
Well, here's some more misinformation or disinformation. I don't even know what the fucking difference is. I think misinformation is on purpose. Disinformation is something you thought was true, but actually turns out to not be.
This misinformation provided to you by Moronic Adult Discussions.
But I heard that that dogs tend to listen to men more often because we have a deeper voice. I don't know if there's any real...
I thought you weren't done. I thought you were going to keep going. I'm like,
well, I don't know.
Well, there has to be more of this sexist point.
I was going to say like what you kind of thought about that, but I don't know if there's any like...
So Hunter's favorite part of being a man is hating on women.
I might be watching a lot of shit that's like poison in my brain. You know what feels oddly manly? I watch a lot of body cam videos. So like a lot of times when you see, when shit gets real and they gotta like wrestle with somebody or whatever, I always get, these fake scenarios in my head. Like, what if I was that cop? How would I handle the situation? And of course, you kick their ass every time. Cause
I feel like not as many people would break the law if there were a bunch of yous as cops.
There's a lot of brave people out there, and there's drugs and alcohol. I've had people, talk shit to me and stuff because they were hammered or something, and it does happen. You get like short guys. Hey, what?
And you know what? I'd slap you like
Jesus
a bitch if you were a
Christ.
cop. You tried to stop me from slapping a bitch.
Sean Connery, get the fuck
You
out of
stupid
here.
fuck. That guy just keeps popping back up in my house, dude. I'm not real happy with my locks right now.
I can't believe Sean Connery just threatened me, dude.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
He's lucky I'm not a cop.
Yeah, he said he would slap you.
As are all you lawbreakers out there.
Yeah, a bunch of an army of 6'7" monsters. They'd have to. Every cop car would be an SUV, dude.
It would have to be.
It would have to be. With all that gear, you ain't getting in a little whatever, the Impala. What do they drive now?
Chargers and
Crown
shit, yeah.
Vic. That's
I haven't
old.
had Crown Vics for a while.
Well, you see some old ones every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. That was like the iconic fucking cop car too, man.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Now, it used to be if you saw a pair of, those pretty squared, you knew the shape of Crown Vic headlights in your rearview mirror at night. You see some of those get behind you, you're like, oh shit, now I don't know if it's a cop or just some old man because they always had the Mercury, which looks just like a Vic. And now, if his Charger gets behind you, you don't know if it's a cop or just some dickhead that just stole a Charger.
Stole a chart. Why does it have to be those two options?
Because Chargers and Challengers get stolen a lot.
Really?
Yeah, for takeovers, at street takeovers and shit. They'll steal them from dealerships, and then just out of someone's driveway, and then they'll just take it to a car meet, beat the shit out of it, race it, do donuts, all this other shit, and then eventually crash it and then abandon it.
Oh, I didn't
Happens
know
a lot.
that.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound very manly.
Yeah, it happens a lot in the big cities and shit. But speaking of cars, I know you're not really into them, but we kind of found out that I was unaware that I think I kind of am into cars.
Yeah, you kind of like cars.
Yeah.
You love them.
Not the technical part of it. I got a 750 horsepower road humper fucking whatever engine in it. I don't care about that stuff. I find that stuff incredibly boring, but, I like the sound of a big V8 through some pipes and,
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
sexy little Ferraris.
Yeah, I know what a sexy is.
Speaking of things that make you feel like a man, the show's about to get real steamy. No.
Yeah, growing a beard. Growing a beard actually does make you feel like a man.
Yeah, that is some steamy shit, especially in the summertime.
I mean, honestly, something about growing a big, long fucking beard feels good, man. Just feel like you look in the mirror, you're like, oh, yeah, that's a Grizzly Adams right there.
For sure. Going bald, too.
Yeah, because I can't grow the hair on top of my head, so I'm going to grow it on my fucking face. Grows everywhere else by, not my option, but here we are.
Seriously. Yeah, having a nice, puffy, long beard is,
And since we had our guest visit, Sean Connery, I remember seeing him in 007. I remember thinking, oh, man, he has chest hair and all the bitches love that chest hair. And I'm like, I want chest hair when I get older. I regret that wish.
Yeah.
I regret it a lot.
Your genie granted that wish.
I feel like I'm wearing a shirt under my shirt. It's helpful in the winter. In the summer, I'm not walking around shirtless with this fat bod.
Got that fucking perma sweater.
Fucking pretty much, man. It's like a fucking lion mane.
It is wild, though. It does help keep your face warm.
Yeah.
Because every once in a while, I'll shave my beard off. And for some reason, I tend to do it a lot when it's cold out still.
Well, you always forget how cold it is without a beard.
Yeah, that's true.
You get so used to it and you forget, oh, yeah, it's fucking freezing when it touches my bare skin.
The second I step outside, I'm literally shivering because my face is fucking freezing.
Plus, I don't know. I look like a turtle without a beard,
Yeah, I don't like the way I look without facial hair.
I look like one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Another manly thing, insecurity.
Well, being honest about it, I think can be manly, honestly.
Yeah.
Being honest about your insecurities and owning up to, being self-aware, I guess. Your own self-awareness of who you are as a person and what you can contribute and what exactly you are.
Yeah, I guess that's all about being a man, too, is what you can contribute to other people's lives.
Or just society in general.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to contribute something.
Contribute this dick.
Honestly, I don't work. I don't really feel like I contribute a lot, but I contribute to my family in my own way. And, I try and cook and clean and all that fun stuff. So do what I can to...
I don't know what you're talking about fucking fun. That is straight up work, homie.
Yeah. Well, it's work. Work is work, but you got to find some way to do it when you're at home.
I consider housework to be legitimate, actual work. It doesn't mean, you don't have to be fucking laying bricks or putting a fucking, roof on a house.
Yeah, that stuff is more I don't know. A lot of people say that those types of works are jobs, those types of works. What a fucking idiot. Those types of jobs are, very manly.
Yeah.
Being a plumber is supposed to be manly. Construction, a stripper.
The manliest of vocations.
But stuff like that, I don't know. I more saw that as a career, a good career for somebody.
Yeah.
They're nothing to they're nothing to bat your eye at. Those are great careers.
And I also think it takes a certain kind of person to do that kind of work.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking exhausting. But I also have sort of a ethic or moral qualm with, because that kind of work eventually is going to fucking destroy your body.
Yeah, that's true.
And I kind of have a qualm with destroying my body to make somebody else rich.
Ooh, that's fair as well. And for me personally, I'm more of a domesticated animal. For me, my level of manly isn't the same as a construction worker from fucking God knows where.
I guess it depends on how you look at it too, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody has a different meaning or, the way they look at masculinity and stuff like that.
It's a lot of perspective. But, I feel like in what we're doing here is we're kind of sharing ours.
And that's not manly. Sharing our feelings.
Sharing feelings, the least manly thing you can do. No, I'm kidding.
No, when it turns out that's actually quite a valuable thing.
Yeah, like I said, being self-aware, emotionally aware of who you are and what you are.
And crying is okay, but only in the shower, so the enemies can't see your tears.
Or when someone dies.
No, don't cry when someone... I'm just kidding. I bawled my fucking eyes out when my cat died, all right? So
that's totally fair, man. I don't blame you for that at all. That's fucking a miserable thing to go through.
That's another thing, too, the cat and dog thing. Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people, especially in America, see, cats as a woman pet and dogs as a man pet. And I like dogs. I don't necessarily want one as a pet, though. I think they're kind of annoying.
I think a lot of that terminology probably comes from the saying of man's best friend, or like, it's a cat lady, it's a crazy cat lady.
Yeah.
You know, cat person, cat woman who's alone in her life and has like 20, 30 cats.
Yeah. That's excessive. That is an excessive amount of cats.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 is
God,
more
a house
than
would
enough.
fucking reek.
Yeah.
But
if you could even clean up that quickly, you'd have to be cleaning like 24/7.
Yeah, you'd have all day, every day. You would have no time for anything else.
Barn cats is one thing, but fucking inside is a whole nother.
I had some barn cats when I was a kid, man. We used to live on a farm. And all kinds of animals fucking going in and out of that place. But yeah, like I like dogs and everything, and it has been very beneficial for us to have dogs around all throughout history. They help us hunt, they help us work. You know, they protect the fields from foxes and coyotes and shit like that. I don't know why I said it that way.
Coyotes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the fuck you were talking. I'm like, some mystery fucking animal. Okay.
Yeah. You know, that you can have like a working dog. Like a well-trained dog is a great fucking thing to have around. But when the dog is not very well-trained, it's just an obnoxious, loud, stinky fuck that I don't want anywhere around me.
Oh, well, that's fair. I get it. I'm not really a particular dog person either.
And also, cats are sort of a lazy person's pet, because like they're 100% for the most. Okay, not 100%. They're like 98% self-sufficient. They bathe themselves. We make them crap in a box that we can easily dump. So yeah, cats are cool.
So I guess manliness is a matter of perspective and how you view yourself, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a complicated thing. I know there's things like we talked about earlier, things that make you feel manly. But, I guess I don't know, I don't want to get too existential and get into what it means to be a man, but maybe we should.
What it means to be a man. Well, you got to have a big dick.
You got to have at least a 4-inch cock.
That's massive.
That's huge. I mean, that's already too big.
You're definitely not fitting in a CD.
But no, really, I think we're like getting too close to something, and we're both just cracking jokes now. Maybe that's part of being a man,
But to quote Stan from American Dad, if you don't have a willy, you don't get the silly, which is something dudes do a lot. Like, we make stupid-ass jokes that only other men are going to find funny, while our girlfriends and wives and sisters stand back and shake their heads at us.
So a weird sense of humor is kind of part of being a man, I guess.
Weird, dark, sort of brutal kind of a sense of humor.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's helped us keep our sanity for God knows how fucking long.
And then, again, like there's been plenty of moments on the show that we start to get to like some deep waters of some, feelings or whatever, and then we immediately just dicks boobs.
Yeah, start tickling our taint and fucking making jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like when we get too close to that sort of vulnerability, I guess.
Yep.
The humor masks it, at least. Or at least tries to.
And like amongst my family and most of the people I know, I'm pretty notoriously closed off emotionally. So like opening up, especially in a very public way like this, is hard for me. So I do tend to, err towards cracking jokes rather than like telling how I feel. Yeah,
see, even saying it was hard for you.
Yeah.
To be like saying how I feel. I've kind of always been one of those people, Ben has been always one of those people who I've always kind of been open emotionally about how I felt or how I perceived a moment.
You mean you're a pussy? No,
I say how I feel. I've never been afraid to stand up for myself in any situation.
Well, yeah.
It got me in a little bit of trouble in school, A teacher would say some shit to me and I'd be like, the fuck did you just say, bitch?
Yeah.
Like, and I had a teacher one time, she called me dumb. And I went off on her. I'm like,
well, you should have.
I was like, did you just seriously call me fucking dumb?
Yeah, it's really uncalled for.
And she's like, well, you know what I mean. And I'm like, no, I don't know what you mean. And she just was like, you're not smart enough to cheat off. I'm like, well, fucking apologize now.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah, I was not a big fan of that lady. That made me feel manly though. Standing up for yourself feels like it's like a part of being a man.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
really
like
is.
you really have to learn how to stand up for yourself pretty young as a
You do.
boy. Because otherwise you just get
You get walked on. By everybody.
Trampled over.
Sometimes you just have to be a dick. It's the only language some people understand. A lot of times, other men.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's a weird thing to really contemplate, and like I just, there's just things that that make you feel good about doing them. Testosterone, just testosterone H, just fucking flipping off the fucking handles, and
Yeah.
that adrenaline burst that you get when you lift something really fucking heavy. And
Yeah, like this table.
oh my God, this fucking table, dude. I never felt more manly than when I was like holding the table up and you're like, hold on, I need a second. And I'm like, fuck you. Like, I need a second too, God damn it. But you're helping me so I can't be a dick.
Dude, we almost killed ourselves.
Yeah, that
fucking
fucking hurt, bro. That shit did not feel good lifting this table. Dude's like, oh, that's fucking marble. It's granite.
Yeah,
I was like,
then it wasn't even real marble.
And I was like, as a man, doing the man shit, I'm like, fuck it. Here's your money. Like, fuck off.
It's a nice table.
Yeah, it's a nice table.
Not marble.
It's 100% not marble. It's granite at best.
It weighs as much as a grand fucking piano.
Oh my God, dude. It's like a fucking piano fucking shit out another baby piano, and we had to carry it up a flight of stairs.
And we took the legs off thinking that was going to make
We didn't take the legs off. These legs don't come off.
Did we not? Oh,
no,
yeah.
There's no fucking way. We thought about it.
We were gonna.
And we were like, nope, that ain't happening. Get it in the fucking van.
So we're navigating narrow passageways and each other's knees.
It did feel pretty manly lifting it, though.
Yeah. Once you get it up, pause. Once you get it up to like...
You stick it in.
Exactly. End of the episode. No. But once you're lifting something heavy and you lift it up to about waist height, if you've got a grip on it... Okay, never mind.
Okay, you're priming yourself up to fuck the table. We're not... I don't feel manly when I fuck tables. I mean, holding it and it's rocking against my dick. Okay, whatever. Things happen.
Yeah, lifting heavy shit can make you feel pretty manly. You get like I'm fucking strong.
Our perspective probably wouldn't be the same as someone born 40 years ago. Or
No, for sure.
I guess you were born 40 years ago. Someone who was born 60 years ago probably wouldn't have the same. Wow, this is why we called it what we called it. Darren and her. Fucking A, man. I fumbled the bag at the very end, and I'm glad that it can just remind people of how fucking stupid we are right before we end the episode.
It's always good. I don't think we have to remind anybody how stupid we are. All they have to do is listen. Oh, God, who's in there?
It's me, Sean.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Baba Booey.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, shit. That guy just doesn't know where he's not wanted.
He don't quit. Does he
crazy.
not have anything to do?
I think he's bored in the afterlife.
Is he just like walking around the neighborhood, popping into people's houses? Crazy old Scott. Well, that was a very manly episode of Garage Talk. There's probably a lot more to be said than what we said here, and maybe we could come back to this one day. What do you think, man?
Man, shit.
Precisely, bro. I fucking felt that. You got anything else to add, Ben?
Yeah, man. Did you know if you write pen 15 on someone's hand, it looks like penis?
Anyway, I'm Hunter. This is Garage Talk. Be sure to catch all of our new episodes uploaded every Sunday and Wednesday. Be sure to catch those shorts. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Catch us next time.